Wellford police stopped two drivers transporting what they say appeared to be marijuana. The man who bought it says it's hemp, and that the Upstate officers harassed the drivers.
Renée Wunderlich spoke with the supplier, the customer, and the Wellford police chief.
Wellford police seized 183 pounds of what officers believed could be marijuana. The man who bought it says it's hemp. A sample has been sent to SLED, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, to be sure. The chief of Wellford Police says both drivers involved are not facing charges right now, but based on the containers and the nature of the documents, the investigating officer did the right thing.
We took a sample from each one of the bins and bags to SLED this afternoon around lunchtime to be tested. If the tests come back legal, then obviously we want to get it returned to the illegal owner. We do not want to hold anything that's legal from anybody, but the way it's packaged and the way the investigation has gone up to this point, we want to do our due diligence in making sure that it is what it's said to be.
Glen McDonald, who sells CBD products in Texas, tells me over the phone that he paid between $20,000 and $30,000 for between 70 to 100 pounds of hemp from BioLab Global, a hemp farm in Charlotte, North Carolina. McDonald tells me the two drivers he hired to go pick up his order and transport it back to Texas were pulled over Tuesday night in Wellford. He says the police there, quote, traumatized his two drivers, tried to get them to admit that they were trafficking drugs, and threatened that they would be serving 25 years to life in prison. McDonald says Wellford police took the two men's licenses but released them to drive back to Texas.
This is a terrible emotional deal that they're putting us through. And it's just not fair for other people to go through this in the future. I think that they personally need a test for beside the highway when they run into this. Test it real quick. Have a nice day, sir. That's it. I understand their side. It smells like the other stuff. It looks like it, but it's not.
Chief Green tells WYFF News 4 that's not what happened, that both the drivers and police officers involved, he says, were very respectful, and that if the product is legal, McDonald will have 30 days to claim it. Now, if the test shows a level of THC higher than 0.3, it would be considered marijuana, and that's illegal in the state of South Carolina. According to the documents emailed to WYFF4, the company that farms the industrial hemp is licensed until 2022 in the state of North Carolina. Now, in a statement, company president Austin Diggs says, in part, business was transacted in North Carolina, where we are fully licensed and continue to do good business. We have worked closely and helped educate our own local police departments on these matters, and it is a frustrating process for everyone. Chief Green is hoping South Carolina lawmakers can set some regulations for how legal industrial hemp can be labeled and transported to clear up this confusion next time. In Wellford, South Carolina, Renée Wunderlich, WYFF News 4.
WYFF 4 has requested Wellford police body camera and dash camera footage. The chief says he will release it to us after the investigation is over.
He expects results from SLED's testing to be available in the next few days. Of course, we'll continue to follow the story and bring you updates as we get them on News 4.